we're gonna wrap up this this episode 16, man. We're gonna get us a wrap up, and we're gonna give it a recap. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna go over everything that transpired in this case. And that's what we're gonna do. 1 second, we get everything in order. Y'all ready? You ready? Like this video?
Back to my parents.
And where's that at?
Lauren.
Do you even know your mother's phone number?
I know the home phone number.
What's that?
I'm not gonna play his mom's phone number again because I don't even think that was right for them to put it out. So I'm gonna fast forward it past that point.
Whole entire life raising you?
Mostly.
Where was she when she was mostly raising you?
Preschool.
Oh, she a school teacher or something?
Yes.
Do you know how? I've already told you that there was a body discovered, right, in the trash containers over there near your apartment. Do you know how that body got in that trash can?
No.
Do you have any black trash bags in your apartment, like that you use for trash?
No.
Can you help me? Do you know where any black trash bags are in that apartment complex?
I don't
Have you
know.
ever seen any around?
After all this time, they ain't really getting nowhere with him. I'm trying to really figure out why they still like wasting their time with him. Just in case anybody know want to ask me what I'm drinking. I'm drinking distilled water. I just wanted to try it out, see what it do differently. You know what I'm saying? Just trying something different.
Has someone been over there cleaning up, or?
That's not a paid sponsor either. You know what I'm saying? Just to make that clear.
Have you ever seen anybody painting in an apartment? Have you seen any painters? Because you're home most of the day, right?
Yes.
Have you seen any of that?
No.
Do you know when the garbage man usually comes over there?
No.
Do you know anything?
Yes.
What do you know? I asked you for help. What do you know? You haven't provided me with nothing. I mean, when's the last time you were in that laundry room at the apartment?
Last night,
What were you doing last night?
Luke and I were looking for Lauren.
Did y'all see anything unusual or out of place?
No.
Okay.
There was one washer that had clothes in it.
Whose clothes were they?
Just thinking back on it though, like this guy got to be a real sicko. You know what I'm saying? For him to have done this crime, do what he's accused of doing, you know what I'm saying? And then to be sitting in this interrogation room and talking like he can talk his way out of this. It just show you what type of man he got. He really got a sick, twisted, sadistic mind. Like his mind really messed up. Like for real.
Do you know?
Luke said they looked like a guy's clothes.
Like if you even hear his responses and how he talking, he even sound like somebody who like out of their mind.
But you didn't look in the machine?
I didn't look in detail.
What kind of knife did you have on you tonight?
A little throwing knife.
Where'd you have it at? In your front pocket?
Yes.
Do you own any saws or anything like that?
No.
There's not anything in your car, is there?
No.
In the trunk or anything?
No.
When's the last time you actually drove your car? Like went somewhere in your car?
Within the past few days.
Alright, today's, well, it's now Friday, but yesterday was Thursday. That's when you met me.
Yes.
Have you driven your car this week at all?
Yes.
What day?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, what do you remember about your car?
I drove to Kroger.
In Baconsville, across the river. When do you think that might have been?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Why would you go to Kroger?
To get something.
What?
Dinner.
You got a lot of food in your house, right?
Yes.
What day do you think that might have been? Was it over the weekend?
No.
Was it Monday?
I don't think so.
Was it Tuesday?
I don't think so.
What day would you think it was if you had to pick a day? What day was you hungry on?
How you gonna ask that man what day was you hungry on? That's like every day, right?
Wednesday, maybe.
Wednesday? You don't remember what you bought?
Uh, Dinner. Frozen dinner.
Kind of like the frozen section. Microwave dinner?
No.
Oh, frozen dinner you cook in the oven?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Awesome. What day were you hungry? That's why I feel like that the police, like these detectives, they just wasting clock because at the end of the day, they getting paid. You know what I'm saying? They still can hold him for a certain amount of time, and it's like they already know he probably gonna be charged for this shit. So it's like, why not use our time and our clock that we gonna get paid for to just sit here and bullshit with him for however long we feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Some detectives ain't finna sit here and bullshit like that though. But I guess he got time for it.
Go over there by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else that night? Or
No.
that day? Just over the program and you came home?
Yes.
Did you go anywhere this week, like, I don't know, shopping at the mall or looking at guns at A&Z, or did you go anywhere else?
No.
When's the last time you cleaned your car?
I haven't since I got it back.
Where'd you get it back from?
My parents.
What'd they have it for?
Their van was in a wreck.
So, what they did, come get your car, or?
Yes.
So they came to Macon and got your car and then left?
The wreck was down here.
Oh, in Macon?
Yes.
So they were staying with you when they were in the wreck?
No.
Well, what were they doing in Macon?
The van was going to be worked on.
Here in Macon?
Yes.
Well, where's the van at now? Do they got it back?
It was totaled.
So they were in Macon, and they were in a wreck in Macon.
My mom was.
And she was down here in Macon because...
The
Right.
air conditioner was.
Right. They not getting nowhere at all. It's like they just wasting their time, but it's like at the end of the day, like they getting paid, so it's like they gonna sit here until they get tired, until they get really tired and sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Then they can go home and take a nap, but he still gotta sit in there. You know what I'm saying? He can sit in there till tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? Or they take him to a jail cell and bring him back. You know what I'm saying? So they still on the clock. So to them, it might not even matter. They just trying. They might be hoping that he just finally just give it up. After all this bullshit and you know what I'm saying, hours and hours and hours and hours of bullshit. Hopefully, he'll just tell them what they want to hear.
Functioning.
Why was she in Macon though?
Because there's a place in Macon that's the best at air conditioning repair.
And you told her about to come down to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed?
No,
Well, how do you know that?
she told me.
Oh. So she just drove to Macon to get her air conditioner fixed.
Yes,
She was in a wreck.
yes,
Totaled out her car, her van.
yes.
So she came to your house to get your car.
I drove her back. I was following.
You drove her back to where?
To my apartment.
Where was the van?
It was towed.
Okay, because it's totaled. She could stay at your apartment, spend the night with you?
No,
She stayed just a few minutes and leave, or what?
she stayed about an hour.
When's the last time you talked to your mother, Glenda?
I don't remember.
Has it been a while?
It's been a few days.
Do you call her every day?
No,
You don't check on the kids?
no.
Hmm. Show me that scratch again that you showed me earlier. That was it a... What'd you say happened there?
I think I scratched myself in my sleep.
Huh. Are you gonna be able to help me with this case or not?
If you remember that from the last video, you know what I'm saying? That's when we covered that, you know what I'm saying? This must be kind of caught up a little bit in that last part. Probably should have fast forwarded a little bit, but it don't matter. I don't understand how you can scratch yourself in your sleep on your stomach. Now, like I said in the last one, anything is possible while you sleep because you know you don't know what you know. Sometimes when you sleep, you wake up with all different type of scratch. I woke up with a scratch on my face before when I was asleep, so maybe I guess.
I need to tell the parents something, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know what? You don't know what happened to
I
her?
can help.
Why don't you know if you can help?
Because I don't know if I know what you need.
I need to know if you know where Lauren's at.
I
Or
don't.
do you know who took Lauren?
I don't.
You told me that if you were working the cage, you would think somebody would take her when she was running. Why would you say that?
When we looked in her apartment, there was no sign it was broken into.
Okay, so you're figuring somebody might have took her while she was out running? Is
Yes.
that what you're saying? Did you see her go running this weekend at all?
No.
Well, that would help if you did. What time does she normally run? At night or daytime? Can you at least tell me that?
I don't know.
Did she like to run in the early morning or the late night?
The last time I saw her was midday.
Like noonish?
Yes.
Okay.
She was going running when I was coming back from bar prep.
Has that been a while?
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. She speak to you?
No,
You just saw her out running?
I was in my car.
Look, he's sticking to that 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He's sticking to that. He's sticking to that. He ain't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Which is really kind of hard to believe, though. Like that's kind of hard to believe for me. Like, if you got neighbors, you gonna see them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see them at least once a week, bro. You know, at least. You know what I'm saying? Really, like at least like you know what I'm saying? Twice, really. You know what I'm saying? At least twice a week you gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? But to say you haven't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks and y'all in the same field, y'all do the same type of work, and y'all go to school together, even though y'all was in the process of graduating, but to say you ain't seen her in 3 weeks, how? Come on, man. That ain't, no, I don't know, man.
Well, did you see her when you were like pulling in the parking lot, or you just saw her running down the road? Was she outside her apartment getting ready to go run, or was she already running at the time you saw her?
Already running.
Okay. She was running by herself?
Yes.
She didn't have her dog with her, did she?
No.
Did you get along with everybody when you worked down at the district attorney's office?
Yes.
No problems?
No.
Did you like doing what you used to do down there, or what?
Yes.
Who did you work for? I mean, who was your... Did you help out everybody, or were you assigned to just a certain person?
Mainly Jonathan Adams.
Okay. How long did you work down there?
The spring semester.
Did you enjoy doing that kind of work?
Yes.
So you should be able to help me, right?
Yes.
Because you're on our side, right?
Yes.
All right. What do you think I need to do?
I don't know.
There we go again with that I don't know. Come on now. You can give me some advice.
You see what I'm saying? It's like he's saying, "Oh, you can help me, right?" So you saying you can help me, right? Because you're on our side, right? He like, yeah. He said, okay. So what I need to do? He said, I don't know. He said, come on, see, you doing it again. It's like, why is you playing these fucking kid games if you a detective? It's like you really like playing like kid games. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like it's kid games. Like, like where is we getting with this?
Right? You can't give me some advice. Well, what I should do next? You can't tell me what you think I should do next?
I don't know.
Well, we found a body outside the apartment, right? We know that, right?
Yes.
You saying you didn't hear or see anything the whole time you've been there over the weekend, right?
Right.
We've talked to you, right?
Right.
We've talked to most of all her friends. Is there anybody else we need to talk to that you might know that we didn't?
I don't know.
Let's talk about the apartment complex. Anybody in that complex that anybody else we need to talk to?
I don't know who you have talked to.
Who lives below you?
An older woman and her son.
Were they home tonight or today?
I don't know.
You didn't see them?
No.
Do you ever see them?
Yes.
Right. Like you said, they got all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? But let's say if they didn't have all the time in the world and they was in a community where there was a lot of stuff going on, like let's say they was in a community where it's a lot of criminal activity going on. You know what I'm saying? Like murders and stuff. Would they have enough time to play then? I don't think so because they'll probably be on the clock for another one. So they ain't got this much time to play. But right here, whenever he was at, they got time. I guess they got all the time in the world.
But you don't know if they were home today?
No. She doesn't have a car.
So it's really hard to tell if they're home.
Yes.
You ever talk to her?
Yes.
Does she work anywhere?
I don't know.
Do you ever get tired of saying I don't know? What else you got in your wallet there, brother?
My bear card.
What's that used for?
to get into the building.
What else you got?
My bank card. My Kroger card.
Is that the card you use at Kroger?
Yes.
I'm gonna write down this number.
He writing down his. He just picked up his credit card and said, "Is that the credit card number you use at Kroger?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, I'm gonna write down this number." Whoa! How's you writing down my number for my credit card number? And he gonna just sit there and let him do it and just not say nothing? Like, he gonna just do that and not say nothing? You know what I'm saying? And just sit back and just, okay, you can take my card number. Right, they would have been put him in jail. Said, "Come on, okay, we ain't got time to play games with you. You're being charged." You know what I'm saying? He would have been, yeah, he would have been in jail by now, cause they ain't gonna have time to be doing all this extra stuff.
But you don't know the last time you were there. I'm assuming you used your card when you were there.
Yes.
Right.
I always use my card.
I just want to write down the number. You can remember that you always use your card, but you can't remember the last time you were there.
I always use my card.
Well, what if you didn't use them? What else you got in there?
My Borders card. An ink card. My ID.
What's that?
Voter registration.
What's that, Mercer? What's that?
Mercer Law cab card.
What's that? Use a free cab ride home? Or that's just the phone numbers?
Numbers for cab companies.
Here in Macon. Alright, what's that card right there?
GameStop.
Okay. No phone numbers or anything?
No.
Okay. Put your money back up in there. There's $100 bill up under there. What are you rolling with all that money in your pocket for?
My granddaddy gave it to me.
Do you take any medication?
No.
Have you ever taken any medication?
No.
Do you have any kind of mental problem?
No.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he's always expresses himself.
But he don't know.
He's very talkative. Steve, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Well, why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? If you have all this character and personality about you, why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
I don't know.
Well, you sure were talking to the media tonight, weren't you?
They asked what happened.
Yeah, that's what we're asking you. What happened? What'd you tell them?
I told them
You
what
didn't-
I knew.
That you didn't know. Do you drink at all? Do you drink beer?
No.
I guess I gotta know stuff I don't know.
Stephen, You know, we have to go to our best resources when we're trying to do anything. You know, it's kind of like the guy who wants to get his oil changed, he goes to Jiffy Lube. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for Lauren, and you said you were her friend. Aren't you her friend?
Yes.
Y'all good friends?
Yes.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Like, how good of friends?
I don't understand.
You don't understand? You don't understand how good of friends y'all are?
I don't understand what you're asking.
How good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all close friends? Are y'all just acquaintances? Y'all study? I mean, how good of friends are y'all?
We're friends.
Are y'all really good friends?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know if you're not a really good friend? Let me ask you this. Maybe you're saying that because you don't know how she feels about you. How do you feel about her? Do you consider her a really good friend?
She's a friend.
But not a really good friend?
I don't know.
You don't know? How do you not know?
I don't know what you mean by really good.
Are y'all really close?
No, that was kind of. What do you mean by really good though? He's saying she was a friend. You saying was she a really good friend? Like, what do you mean by what does that mean?
No.
No, you're not?
He asking was y'all close. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna remind us again.
You not know?
I don't know what you mean by really good.
Are y'all really close?
No.
No, you're not?
No.
So you never told her any of your personal business?
No.
She ever tell you any of hers?
No.
You ever see her upset?
No.
She was always a happy person, wasn't she?
Yes.
Why are you acting like this, Stephen? You see, I'm able to talk in complete sentences, like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know. Why is that, Stephen?
I don't
I don't
understand.
know. You don't understand. What don't you understand? I want to be able to help you to be able to communicate with me better than that, Stephen. I feel like we can help each other. Stephen, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Do you know where she's at?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Stephen. You said you have. When you say you don't know when the last time you cleaned your bathroom is, that's a lie. When you say you don't know the last time you saw her coming in and out of her apartment, or you don't notice whether or not she comes in and out, that's another lie. Your door is only a few feet from hers. You've told some lies in this interview, Stephen. Without a doubt. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Why?
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie. That's right. That's 3 lies, Stephen. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
No.
I mean, if they search his apartment, then they'll really kind of know if he got a lot of clothes or not. But also, a lot of clothes to him don't mean it might not be a lot of clothes to you, but it's still a lot of clothes to somebody. You know, he might have came from not having too many outfits. Now he got, let's say, 8, 9 outfits. To him, that's a lot of clothes. To the detective, that's not a lot of clothes. You know, it depends on who's looking at it.
You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks?
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still clean enough to wear.
Stephen, I appreciate you coming down here today and talking to us, okay? I appreciate you cooperating with us and helping us along. But you've lied to me about at least 3 things in this interview. And people don't lie unless they got something to hide. Why would you lie to me, Stephen?
I didn't lie.
Sure you did. You said you don't even notice when she comes in and out of her apartment. That's a lie, Stephen.
I said I didn't remember the last time.
Have you ever watched her go in her apartment?
No.
You've never, how long have y'all been neighbors?
3 years.
3 years, and you've never watched her walk through her front door?
Yes.
5 seconds, I said, you ever watched her walk into her apartment? You said no. So I'm going to ask you again, if you ever...
See, him saying he watched her go in her apartment, that's kind of him incriminating himself, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a difference between you watching or have you seen her go in her apartment. There's a difference, you know. Watching is you watching. Seeing is just you just so happen to see. You know what I'm saying?
ever watched her walk into her apartment?
Yes.
When was the last time?
A long time ago.
How long?
Before graduation.
It's been that long. And you graduated when?
In May.
Beginning of May, end of May?
The middle.
And you hadn't seen her walk in her apartment since?
No.
Did you ever help her carry up groceries and stuff like that?
No.
See, May, this right here is July 1st. So May would have been, 2 months back.
No.
No.
You ever help her carry her laundry?
No.
She's never needed your help with anything?
She asked for help with the computer.
You ever offer help with her for anything, carrying stuff for her, anything like that?
Yes.
Like what, Stephen?
When she was moving out during the first summer,
What did you do?
she needed help moving stuff to her car.
And you helped her?
Yes.
So you went in and out of her apartment moving stuff?
Yes.
How long did you help her?
A few minutes.
That's it?
Yes.
Do you realize how you're talking right now? Does it not feel weird to you?
No.
Would you say that this is how you talk all the time?
I don't understand.
You're just not expressing yourself at all. Everything's with you is yes, no, I don't remember, I don't understand. You can't help me out with anything. There's nothing you can tell me to help me about this beautiful girl right here, Stephen. That was your friend. Nothing. You gonna let things go down like this?
I don't know what you want.
I want the truth, Stephen.
I don't know where she is.
Let me ask you this. I truly believe you don't know where she is right now. Where was she yesterday?
I don't know.
Liar. That's right. You're lying. Why are you lying, Stephen?
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are lying. How long do you continue to do it? She's got a mother and a father and a family out there that is sick over everything. Where's that little girl, Stephen?
I don't know.
Stephen, you know. Where?
I don't know.
Stephen. You're going to look at this right here, this little girl right here, and you're going to say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. What are you going to say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you going to say to me then? Because you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head. You don't think nothing fell out? It did. It did, Stephen. We just want to give you an opportunity to tell it, so you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Stephen. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserve. You did something stupid, and I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right. I'm giving you an opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster, that you feel bad about what happened. Your hair is there, man. Your hair is there. We got your hair with the body. How's that, Stephen?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Yes, you do know, Stephen. That's right, buddy. See that? Look at it. See how easy? It happens. And it happened to you. Why, Stephen?
I don't understand.
Oh, you understand? You understand exactly what I'm saying. See this stuff right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Stephen. That's right. You remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Stephen.
How you gonna say yes? You do remember moving the body. I don't understand how he can get asked like all these type of questions and then not ask for a lawyer at all. And you went to law school and shit. Like I don't understand it at all. I don't get it, man.
Why, man? What happened? Why? Tell me, bud.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Stephen. Your hands with the body. Quit lying. We want you to tell it so that way people understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control.
He said, yes, you
It's a
did do it.
sickness.
He said, yes, you did do it. Your mind is, you got out of control. It's a sickness. Nah, for real. It's a fucking sickness for real. Nah, it ain't no, it's the, yeah, it's sick. It's the devil having a grip on their mind, on their soul.
Why'd you do it, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
Stephen, why are you going to keep telling that? You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Stephen.
The thing about it is, yeah, he probably think that, but he went to law school, so he know how the law work. He know if they got evidence and all that. They can prove that he guilty without a reasonable doubt. It's over with.
You heard her, man. She was screaming. Screaming, Stephen. Why? And I know you feel bad about it. I can see it in your face. What came over you, man? What happened, Stephen?
I don't know.
I know you don't know. You couldn't control it, could you?
I didn't do it.
Stephen, how long are we going to continue to do this? You did. Why is what I want to know.
I didn't do it.
Stephen, you hurt that girl, man. And you got on the news today. That's right. You know what? You weren't talking like this on the news, buddy. Yeah. You hurt this girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You hurt that girl. Why'd you hurt her, Stephen?
I didn't.
You hurt that girl. Did you try to make her have sex with you?
I didn't.
Huh? Who did it?
I don't.
They got your hair? They steal your hair and take it over there? Stephen, they steal your hair? They didn't, did they? Did they, Stephen? That's right. It's all sinking in right now. He knows, is what you're thinking. Stephen, I don't want it to be a game between me and you.
Of course you don't.
I know it hurts, and I know you're not an awful person, and you want to tell it. Your hair was there, Stephen. We've all known it all along. We wanted just to give you an
I think he lying about the hair shit, but I mean, what do it don't really matter. I mean, but I think he lying about that shit.
opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
No.
Did you try to have sex?
No.
You think about having sex?
No.
Liar. What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
Yes.
You said she's a pretty girl, right?
Yes.
What'd you do to her, Stephen?
I didn't do anything.
You're lying. You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure it did. And that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now. Because you can't live with yourself, can you? It's overwhelming you, isn't it? Tell the truth, Stephen.
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why? Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why'd you hurt her, Stephen?
I didn't.
You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure you did. You know it, and I know it. You just don't want to tell it, Stephen. But that's okay. I know it. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it, so people didn't think you were a monster. You're not a monster, are you, Stephen?
No.
I know, buddy. I know you're not a monster. Tell me what happened.
I don't know.
You tried to have sex with her.
No.
She didn't want to have sex with you.
I didn't do it.
She didn't want to have sex with you, Steve.
I don't know.
You don't know if she wanted to have sex with you?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did, Stephen. You went into her apartment, Stephen. And you hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
You did, buddy. You hurt her, Stephen.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Why won't you tell me, Stephen?
I didn't do it.
Take this from me. You don't deserve to look at it. Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate all your cooperation tonight, okay?
Okay.
I wonder if he got arrested right after his interview, or did they let him go? Did they let him go home, and then they had to come back and get him some time later or something?
All right, we're getting ready to go. I just need to discuss a few more things with you. You know, the reason why we're down here is because Lauren's missing, right?
Yes.
I just need you to please tell me. Give me where you. I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right, in your apartment.
Yes.
And did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend? Is there anything I can look at that I can say he couldn't be involved because he was on the computer, or he was online on a porn site, or he was online doing college work, or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether? I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house? Did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or you just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
No.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yes.
I mean, what do you do all day in the house?
Play video games.
By yourself?
Yes.
You never talk to anybody on the phone or anything?
If they call me.
Well, who called you?
Parents.
I mean, you've always done that your whole life? You don't have no friends? How can you go your whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at? Where they at? You have any friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Ryan Granger.
He said everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend. So that means you can't take nothing they saying. You can't take nothing they saying for like face value then, cause like they not his friend. So you basically just proved that like you can't take none of their words, cause they basically don't like him. You know what I'm saying?
Cass Lawson. Ashley Morehouse. Carmen Love.
That's the same people I talked to today, and they're not your friend. Okay? They're not your friend. I mean, it's all over anyways. I just wanted to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean, we know what you did to her, so we just want to know if you were going to tell us or not.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But we know different. So you're fucked either way. You're fucked. We already know. And everybody out there, all your friends know that you're down here because of what happened to Lauren. So all those friends that you thought you had are not your friends anymore. Okay, there'll be no more video games. Alright? No. This is the end. Is there anything you want to say?
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. That's what you say. Stick to your story. Because it's over. We're tired of talking to you. Okay. We know you killed her. We know you put her body in the trash can. Simple as that. The news media knows it. Glenda knows it, your mother. Your sister knows it. Your sister's husband knows it. The one that used to beat your sister, he knows it. You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker, is what he said when I called him. That's your own family calling you crazy. Your own family said you're crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you. So you can sit there with that dumb look on your face. But it's over. You enjoyed yourself and it's all over now. Okay? Anything you want to say? I don't know.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But I'm telling you, you did. Okay? Simple as that. You're not in charge, I am. I just took it away from you. That's one thing you can't change, brother. You can't change that. You are no longer in charge of anything. Okay? You understand that? So, talk to Glenda. She's crying. She's supposed to be coming down here. I told them the whole story. And they told me what you used to tell them about your next door neighbor too. Yeah. What? You can't say nothing now? You're speechless? Hmm? Yeah, she should be here in a little bit. I promised her I'd let her see you and the kids. I don't know if she's bringing them all or not before you go on down. Alright? Okay?
I didn't do anything.
Doesn't matter what you think you did. Doesn't matter, it's what I can prove. Okay? Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants? Promised her I'd let her see you. So I'm waiting on them to get out here. Alright? Okay? taking Glenda's statement about what you used to tell her about your neighbor. About what you used to tell her about your guns and your knives and your sister's husband's coming. Because he said you crazy. Your sister is married still, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He used to beat her back in the day? Huh? Well, you sit in here and think about it for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Got plenty of time to think now, don't you? Hmm? Yeah. Got plenty of time to think. You thought you were smarter than everybody else, but you're not. You're not. The sad thing about it is you probably could have made something with your life. But you chose a different route because, one, you don't have a girlfriend, and two, you're never going to get a girlfriend. I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Don't you say nothing. You're fucked either way. Do you understand that?
I didn't do anything.
That's your side of the story. That's your side of the story. Works both ways, brother. Works both ways. Ain't gonna be no more yelling. Ain't nobody gonna yell at you. They're gonna come in here and cry and kiss you goodbye. I'm gonna take their statement and it's all over. You do understand that, right?
I didn't do anything.
That's what you say. That's what you say. Because you haven't told us anything. Do you realize what I'm telling you? Okay. Well, you sit there and think about it a little bit, okay? I'll come back and check on you. Thought you were smarter than everybody.
You gonna bring that up?
You fucked up. You fucked up. Somebody always leaves something in a crime scene. You fucked up. You fucked it up. First, I didn't really believe you had anything to do with it. I said, man, it couldn't have been him. He used to work down the DA's office with us. He's a good guy. He used to help us out. Friendly guy and everything. Couldn't be him. He couldn't have done something like that. Well, we're through talking to you. Just waiting for them to come visit you. Are you through with your little show you've been putting on all day? Huh? Are you through? You're not gonna win. Too much evidence. Too much evidence. appreciate you talking to me, though. Just hang tight. The pled will be down here in a minute. I'll usually take her to drive down the interstate.
I don't know.
Well, hang tight, okay?
Okay.
After the interrogation and after the police conducted their search warrant, they fully charged Stephen with the murder of Lauren Giddings, citing his internet history, the videos he had of her apartment on his camera from the night of the murder, his ownership of items belonging to her that he had stolen, the master key and the key to her apartment, and more. They also charged Stephen of 20 counts of owning child pornography, which was found on a USB attached to a lanyard which contained his Mercer School ID. The amount of evidence against Stephen.
This man had child pornography. This man, real live, twisted individual.
Was overwhelming, but he tried to maintain his innocence. He told his mother and his lawyer that the night Lauren died, he had seen a maintenance man on her balcony and briefly spoken to him about cutting the lawn. He said there were noises coming from Lauren's apartment, but he thought nothing of it, even after she died, until he was being accused of being a murderer. He stated that he did buy the hacksaw that was found in the maintenance closet, but had bought it in order to cut a branch off of a tree that was hitting his window at night. The one that the apartment complex had was too flimsy, and being the generous guy that he is, he opted to buy them a new one. For every piece of evidence, Stephen had an excuse, that is, until he was made aware that the police had found the child porn. At that point, he spoke to the district attorney and asked if he could have a deal. He would plead guilty to the murder, admit to exactly what he had done in writing, and not proceed to trial. And the DA wouldn't ask for the death penalty, and he wouldn't charge him for the child porn. With the deal signed, McDaniel was sentenced to life in prison, with the possibility.
He don't get charged for the child porn?
Of parole in 2041, although it is unlikely he will ever see it. However, that is not where this ends, unfortunately, because in 2018, Stephen McDaniel decided to try to appeal his case and conviction in court in what could only be described as a circus. Stephen tried to argue that the police in the investigation honed in on him and didn't properly do their jobs, that they violated his rights multiple times and didn't conduct any lawful searches. He represented himself and, in a bold move, waived attorney-client privilege in order to question his own lawyer on the stand. However, the court denied his appeal swiftly, stating that McDaniel hadn't shown a shred of evidence and that he was clearly guilty of the crime he had committed. As of now, Stephen is still in prison, where he will most likely spend justify the loss of Lauren Giddings. Lauren was a bright woman with an amazing future ahead of her. She was beloved by everyone who met her, and she didn't deserve to die at the hands of Stephen.
Like he just said, she ain't deserve to die like that, man. She ain't deserve to die at all, period. You know, everybody die, but she ain't deserve to die like that, man. So yeah, I'm glad he lost that appeal, sent his ass back to jail, you know what I'm saying? And God gonna finish him out, you know what I'm saying? We wrap that up tomorrow. We on to the next one. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit, man.